Hello everyone and welcome to my EastEnders Niyoyos channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rocky Cotton on EastEnders has hinted that he's almost ready to learn the sixth terrible secret. As Keanu Taylor attempted to strangle Sharon Watts on Christmas Day, December 25, Linda Carter shot and killed him. Meanwhile, Nish Panesar was critically injured in the Vic's front room after Denise Fox struck him with a bottle. Following Keanu's death, the six, Linda, Sharon, Denise, Stacy Slater, Kathy Cotton, and Suki Kaur Panesar, agreed to conceal his remains, moving them beneath Kathy's cafe's floorboards. Shortly after Keanu's body was transferred, a drunken Rocky Cotton saw Sharon in her wedding dress outside the cafe, giving the six women the impression that they had escaped detection. The six individually provided statements to the police in Wednesday's, December 27, episode in an attempt to frame Keanu for Nish's attack. They said that Keanu left the square soon after attacking Nish. After they had all lied to the police, there was friction in the group, and Kathy refused to ride in a taxi back to Walford with the other women. She said, "I'll make my own way back," and turned to leave the group. When Suki's turn came to be questioned, she was taken aback by the detective's questions concerning her affair with Eve, and whether or not they surfaced during the Vic Row. "It has nothing to do with it. This is all irrelevant," Suki informed the detective. "It's not an affair and my husband wasn't informed of it," Suki later said. "I'm in love with Eve. And she had a covert meeting in the Minute Mart, during which she disclosed to the police that she had been outed and was now being investigated for Nish's attack." Returned to Walford, a sober Rocky waited outside the Chad Cafe, attempting to reconstruct his memories of the night before. During his visit with Kathy at home, he promised to do whatever it took to help catch Keanu. When the police finally apprehended the six at the Vic, the detective acknowledged that they now knew that Sharon had concealed Keanu's paternity from them. By telling the police that she had wanted to be the one to inform them about the paternity because it was a private matter, Sharon was able to cover for the other people. The detective alerted the six to the necessity of disclosing any and all information pertaining to Keanu's whereabouts. After leaving the Vic, horrified, Kathy was met by Rocky, who revealed he had recalled after witnessing Sharon pass the cafe earlier. "I observed Sharon. She has to be assisting Keanu, I believe," Rocky said to a terrified Kathy. "I think she's hiding something in there. She was standing outside the cafe in her wedding dress." Rocky made a vow to find out what Sharon was planning, which terrified Kathy that he could locate Keanu's body. Will the deadly secret of the six come to light? You are familiar with it. You could be staggering about your neighborhood, completely out of control, one minute, and nearly tripping upon a Christmas murder scene the next. Unaware that Rocky Cotton was just inches away from killing Danny Walter's character Keanu Taylor, would the six women have to quiet Brian Conley, now that he's leaving EastEnders in a few weeks? Killer Linda Carter, Kelly Bright, was startled to hear a knock on the door, while Suki Panesar, Balvinder Sopal, Stacy Slater, Lacey Turner, Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean, and Kathy Beale, Gillian Tearforth, struggled with Keanu's wrapped body. She needed to get rid of whoever it was as soon as possible, as everyone knows Linda is there, according to her accomplices. When Linda opened the door, she saw a very hot Rocky, who was crying because alcohol had made him feel worse, and was asking for Kathy. Rocky stammered through his comments, saying he had a surprise for Kathy, and Linda had to fight to stop him. After an apprehensive Linda informed him that she wasn't present, he finally left, bragging that he loved Kathy. Linda did a terrible job of hiding her fear. A bleeding lip and a terrified, weeping expression would have raised red flags right away. Fortunately for her, Rocky appeared to be unaware of his current planet, so it's possible that she got away with it. On the other hand, could he, in the chilly daylight hours, remember her peculiar actions? Would Rocky remember Linda's extremely tense behavior if Nishpan saw Navin Chowdhury, who was essentially dead on the Vic floor at the time, showed up with his tale of getting beaten in the pub? And could Rocky be able to pull things together after Keanu vanished? Though Kathy has threatened to kill her ex, I'm not saying that the six will kill again. However, if he turned out to be a roadblock for them, how will they devise a plan to escape this one? And what role will they play in his inevitable dramatic departure? As they certainly will. Comedian Brian recently discussed his resignation with us, denying rumors of confrontations with executives behind closed doors. He said, "Now you may have heard reports that I am leaving EastEnders, and it was a tough decision, but it is true. I'm going, and I made the decision for many reasons. It is challenging because I had an amazing 3 years there, with such a wonderful crowd, in front of and behind the camera." Regarding the veracity of the claims, certain sections claim that I had arguments with the crews and TV managers, but I never got into arguments or lost my cool. I am thrilled about the future and where it's going to go. I went to the Beeb with their blessings. Gillian Tailforth, star of Kathy, commented, "When she says, 'That's it. I've had enough now. Get out of my life,' she still loves him." She was speaking about the departure of her beloved co-star. She still has feelings for him, but there's that terrible conflict between her love and her hatred of what he's done. However, she still has a great love for him. I can't tell you what will happen, but it will be quite sad when things with Rocky unfold. Thus, Brian Conley departed. He's very charming. In fact, he was a pleasure to work with. She still has a great love for him, but I don't sure she will forgive him for this one. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.